guys, my name is Mel and I'm a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist. Today's topic is a little bit different, or style is going to be a little bit different, so bear with me. Today I'm actually deciding to do a live interview with one of my online remote coaching clients, Colleen. She's been in the Ultimate Female Weight Loss and Lifestyle Formula for just over a month now, and we decided to come here live to talk to you a little bit. So I'm going to add her in right now. We'll see if this works. Sure if it did. Adding. She's adding. We'll see. I don't know if anyone else has ever done this before, but there is a button on here where you can add someone. Hey!
Yay!
Hi, that is so cool.
Hey, it's
All right,
working.
Yes, this is good. You can
Yay.
see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
And you can hear me?
Yes.
And you look very pretty. Your makeup is
Thank
very
you.
nice. So, Colleen, why don't you, first of all, just tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm 25. Well, not yet. I'm almost 25. I don't know. I'm an aunt. I'm a dog mom. I just love life. I'm a happy person, and this program has definitely helped improve my life incredibly, and I can't wait to talk more about that today.
I can't wait also. I'm super excited. So I'm just going to get into a couple questions and, just tell us honestly in the moment how you're feeling about everything, and just realize that there might be women out there who are struggling, and, if you can be as honest and open as possible, and hopefully this might inspire or motivate them to make some big changes in their life. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing I want to ask you, and this is, a little more sensitive, but I kind of want to know, how were you feeling, if you can take yourself back to before you actually joined on to the Ultimate Female Weight Loss and Lifestyle Formula? How were you feeling about yourself, about your weight, and what feelings or what brought you to actually join?
Sure. So I felt very overwhelmed and stressed about getting in shape. Oh man, it's honestly hard to think about.
Yeah.
And then even if I would get up the motivation to start working out, eating clean, whatever, my negative self-talk would cut me right back down and completely discourage any progress I made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously you joined. What were you most worried about before you made the actual decision to jump on board? What were you worried about before because everyone gets nervous, because it's not free, it costs money. What kind of things were you worried about before you decided to sign on?
Sure. It was a fear of change, and it was a fear of putting my trust in you and crossing my fingers, just giving it 100% and just going for it. So that's what scared me in the beginning.
So what made you take the leap then?
I just needed a change. I just couldn't go on any longer living and feeling how I was feeling. I knew that there was so much more that life had to offer for me, and I didn't know how to get there, and I knew I needed help, and I was sick of starting something, screwing up, stopping, getting discouraged, and just postponing it. So I knew I needed help, and this program seemed like a great fit for me.
Good. Well, and luckily, obviously we kind of know not the ending to the story, but obviously we have you on here, so it's been good so far. How would you say you're feeling now that you are doing the program or in the middle of the program?
Sure. I feel so much more, sorry, my hand is shaking. I feel so much more focused and motivated to get out of bed every day. I honestly feel like I have the whole world in the palm of my hands, because I've been, my negative self-talk is so much less, and I know that um, I can accomplish anything that I want to for my life with the tools that I've been taught with this program.
Okay. I love being live. Um, so, um, so you're feeling good.
Yeah.
Talking about the strategies that you just brought up,
hmm
give me some ideas of what kind of things have you learned that you have found useful during your journey?
Um, sure. I've learned so much. The biggest things I'm taking away from this are to focus on the 24 hours I have in front of me,
Right.
that I don't have to be 100% perfect, or like, because perfect doesn't even exist, but as long as I'm moving in the direction I want to be, that's most important. Um, and to, like, I'm not perfect. I'm going to screw up, and
Mhm.
it's waking up the next day and doing it again, and not stopping.
And would you agree it's more about how you think about the stumbles and the mistakes that you make rather than actually like being perfect? Because
Yes.
I know we've talked a lot about that. We do things that we consider mistakes or struggles, and we condemn ourselves and we feel guilty. And it's the feelings that we attach to that actually um, stop us from being successful moving forward. It's not the thing that we did, it's just how we feel about it.
Right, exactly. hmm
Um, Anything else strategy wise that you
Um,
maybe anything that you put into play on a daily basis to help you be successful?
yes, it's just the small changes that I've implemented every single day, that have gotten me to where I am today and what will get me through reaching my goals for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
just wanted to take a second and say hi to Patty and Evelyn. Thanks for
Hi,
joining, guys.
everyone. Thanks for hopping on. It's like I know them.
Hi guys. That's awesome. So I wanted to kind of get an idea of like a little bit before and after trying to do this. So what's the difference now compared to when you're trying on your own? What are the differences if you go, okay, this is when I was trying by myself and this is how it is now that I'm trying to lose weight, and
Sure.
what's the difference?
Before, well, the biggest change is having your accountability. I can always reach out to you for
Yes.
anything. And because you're trained in behavioral change, we have just slowly gone through habits I'd like to change one by one, little week by week,
Mm-hmm.
and gradually change them into healthy habits, and that creates sustainable change and something that I can have with me forever.
Yeah, we definitely find what's not working and
hmm
then we like stop it right there. Like we find out what's not working, we figure it out, and we figure out how to stop you from doing it in the future. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think? If you were just gonna kind of take into this program and see all the different weight loss things out there, and obviously there's a lot of weight loss programs and people who are trying to help other people. Like it's a big industry. Off
hmm
the top of your head, what do you think is different about this program that might stand out to someone specifically? It's not maybe so general, but maybe something specific about this program that you think would be different.
I think other programs are built as a business. So as a business, they want it to work for a little bit for you to fall off and
Mhm.
then come back to them. And this is not built like that. It's built for longevity, and sustainable change.
Awesome. Can you give any examples on why you think it's something that'll last longer?
Because we start with habits
Okay.
and behavior,
hmm
um, and then like everyone knows that eating healthy and working out will make you lose weight. Everyone knows that. Um, so starting with your how you feel, the habits you have, and changing those little bit by little bit is the biggest
And we
difference.
start
It starts in your
Bigger.
head. Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I think for you that was really great because Colleen was in the program for a month and she was already super excited, making a lot of changes. I remember talking on
Mhm.
the phone with you and you were talking about going on vacations and just
Yes.
seeing life differently,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I look at life totally differently now. Like, I have no limitations because,
Mm-hmm.
like, my limitations were just like lies I was telling to myself for what, like, I don't know, just like from my upbringing, just from things I've been believing my whole life, like, those were just lies. Um, and the truth is that I can actually do whatever I want as long as I put
Whatever
my mind
you
to it.
whatever you frickin' want.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
you can. And that is, I think, the first month we really just focused on what you're thinking about and your subconscious and these things you kept telling yourself, even if you weren't aware of the things you were telling yourself, like
Mm-hmm.
being aware of your actions and why you kept repeating them. And we found out what was that tape that you kept playing in your head and
Sure.
how can we overpower it and change it. And that's one thing I do want to get out of this interview is that it's not just about weight loss. Like it
Right.
is so much more. It's so much bigger. It's
Here.
not about just eating healthy and exercising. It's about changing your life. And that's why
Yes.
people want to lose weight is because you feel like you're missing out. You're not living your
Mm-hmm.
life to the fullest. And
Exactly.
definitely this, and if you'll agree or not, but the first month is really about getting this right so that
Mm-hmm.
you're not only losing
Everything
weight.
else will fall into place
Mm,
after you change how you think. If you keep thinking how you did in the past, how do you expect any real change to happen if you've been thinking the same exact way?
yeah, you'll
And
always fall back to the
yeah.
way you were. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why people don't succeed on their own, or if they get to a certain place, they fall back into their old thinking habits and it brings them back to where they started.
Right.
And that's the thing that most programs don't even hit. They don't even
No.
bring up or talk about. And that is really, I think, that when you're talking about making this sustainable for life, it's about changing what's going on here so those little stumbling blocks don't make you start over
Sure.
and start people's programs over or, you know,
Uh,
like yeah
yeah.
every other thing that doesn't get here so you always will
Mm-hmm.
come back. It's like a for sure
Exactly.
deal.
Yep.
um do have let's see.
Yeah, where were we?
Okay, I want to ask you, this is the big last thing, anything you want to say to females that are struggling with insecurities about their weight, life, or their abilities to change?
Yeah, I did write, let me just look over my notes here. I would say, like, even if a small part of you wants, like, is interested in what we have been talking about, you should set up a call with Mel.
I did not
She,
ask her to say this and just
no,
say
no, this is not a script. Like, she's not paying me nothing. Like, this is just truly what I believe. Um, just sit down with Mel, talk about what you want, and, like, just do it. Like, I don't know, you owe it to yourself to live your best possible life. You owe it to your family and friends
Mhm.
to have a good mindset and live the best possible life you absolutely like that you can. What else do I have? And like, if you're like looking for a sign, like this is your sign. Like, just do it. Just
Mm.
sign up for a call. Start changing your life because time passes anyways. It's been about like 6 weeks and they flew by, and um, I've had so much progress, and I just want that for so many women if when they're struggling.
Yeah, and it was great because Colleen was very excited and willing when I brought up the idea to just,
Yeah.
you know, 1 month in, because I can tell how much she's changed and how much the programs helped her kind of find who she wanted to be. And she really wanted to share that. And she really wants to help other women get that because Colleen has struggled. I
Oh
think we
yeah.
all struggle. And it's not, like I said, it's not always weight. We all have our own struggles. And I developed this program because I had my own struggles
Mm-hmm.
with anxiety and depression and things like that, that, you know, medicine and pep talks couldn't get me through. And so it's the same thing. Weight, anxiety, depression, all of these are just symptoms of something bigger that's going on in here, because everything you think, and I know I say this a lot, but everything you think, you have control of your thoughts, and your thoughts control your emotions, and then your emotions control your actions. So everything that's happening around you, you are making happen. You are making a reality based on how you think. So if you don't know how to stop that or intercept it and change it, that is a good reason to reach out for help. So it can
Yes.
change more than weight your whole
Right.
life, hopefully, right? All right.
Yep.
Anything else you want to finish up with, or?
That's all I have. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity to reach more women. I am so grateful. Thank you, Mel.
I'm very grateful for you too, and I'm so welcome that you are enjoying this, and
Yeah.
I'm excited that we could bring this up to other people, and hopefully we can, just change more lives. And I think that's part of
Yeah.
what helps you move forward too, is you realize that you can motivate and inspire other people to be where you're at and what you're feeling when you see other people that aren't happy, that are struggling, and that they feel stuck and they just don't know how to get out of it. So,
Yeah.
virtual high five.
High five.
All right, all right. You're like, boom, I love it. All right, guys. So I guess that's all we're gonna have for today. I will leave a link to a free gift that I have to help you lose weight and inspire motivation.
Yeah.
I also
Do it,
have
guys.
a free, huh?
Do it, you guys.
Oh yeah,
Just
it's really cool.
yeah.
It kind of gets you on the track, and if you are a female who's just interested in weight loss or healthy living or changing some bad habits or getting control of your life, I will also leave a link to my private group where I jump in there every once in a while with some free videos, food, exercise, chatting, really goofy, funny stuff, whatever. And that's all I have for you guys. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. And if you are just catching the end of this, I will upload it right away so you can watch it from the beginning and all the goofy technical stuff too.
Yay.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Colleen, for joining
Bye.
me.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.